Good morning, everyone. Happy to be here with you. And just want to say a special greeting to mothers who are here today, who took time to find your way here, to be together virtually with other practitioners. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And good to see you. Good to be with you. I'm actually teaching a retreat right now. It's the last day of an online retreat I've been giving to a Living the Heart of Wisdom program. We were supposed to have our residential retreat, our final retreat at Galilee Center, which some of you have been to, and of course that's not happening. So we've moved to an online retreat, and it's been really beautiful to it's been really beautiful to practice together with people online and to discuss the teachings and to be in silence together online. It's different. So I'm going to have a bit of a shorter practice today. I'm going to offer a poem and then at the end maybe a few words if there are some any questions. Then we can have a bit of a dialogue going. I've been reading from this book, a really wonderful book. It's called The First Free Women. So it's a new translation of the Therigatha verses of the elder nuns. So these were nuns that practiced with the Buddha. And there's a Therigatha, which are the monks, and the Therigatha are the nuns. And so poems about practice, about insight, about awakening, really beautiful and inspiring poems. And I just found out from somebody that if you like this poem that I'm going to read, there is going to be an online reading and teaching on some of the poems in this book, given through the Insight Meditation Society. So you can look that up online. And I think it's Aya Ananda Bodhi. I'm not sure if I have her name right, but she was one of the collaborators on putting this book together. And so she has a lot of, and she's studied the lives of the first monastics, female monastics, the bhikkhuni. And so she would have some interesting things to say. So that's Tuesday evening, and I'm going to be attending. So if you're interested in going, so this is a poem. It's called Another Tissa. So I'm not sure what these Pali words mean, if they are names. Some of them are names, some of them are qualities. So tissa, another tissa. So this poem begins. I'll read it twice because it's quite short. Find your true home on the path. Find the path right here in the center of your own heart. If you keep searching in the past and searching in the future, you will search and search, but your searching will never end. Find your true home on the path. Find the path right here, in the center of your own heart. If you keep searching in the past and searching in the future, you will search and search, but your searching will never end. So, a very simple and profound expression that we keep looking outward, we keep looking for some kind of solution or situation or person or condition that will help us feel satisfied and at rest. And the only way we can find that is by finding a home in our own heart. So, practice is the entryway to finding that stability and that presence and that sense of being at home within our own being, within our own heart. So, so let's sit together. So it's finding your seat. No. My husband just decided to let the dog in. Sorry. Finding your seat on the earth, on your chair, on your bench, on your cushion. Coming home to your body. Coming home to the breath. As you come home to the body and feel the breath, bring a sense of interest, caring, a kind of a caring, interested question, just dropping it into your inner presence. How is this heart? How is this body and mind in this moment? What is alive in me right now? Is there anxiety? Is there joy? Is there numbness? constriction, contraction, or ease. Whatever is present is welcome. Whatever is present is received in the wholeness of being. If there are energies in the body and mind which feel painful, difficult, stressful, part of what holds them is our resistance to them. Opening the heart, mind, body, the whole being to the allness, to the fullness of what is manifesting in you and through you right now. Invite your mindful awareness to expand into the whole body, filling the whole body with bright awareness. Invite the body to let go, to relax. Invite calmness in the body. As the body becomes more calm, maybe just a little bit, maybe it's becoming much more relaxed as we sit. Notice the pleasant quality of this letting go, a quality of relief, release, perhaps even joy. as we sit in stillness together, bring to mind your own deep desire to be well and happy. Connect with this heart which seeks to be free and fully alive, to evolve into the very best that you can be. To give and to also receive love. To be deeply connected in life. And allow yourself to abide in this heart with great love. A great love which is both that which seeks to be happy and that which seeks to give happiness. Being both within yourself. Loving yourself. And knowing yourself as that which is reaching for freedom. And breathing in and breathing out. You could silently, if it's supportive, you could silently say some words. You could simply say, breathing in, breathing out, metta. Metta, breathing into the heart. Metta, breathing out through the heart. Breathing in, metta, I care about myself. Breathing out, metta, I accept myself as I am. I love myself as I am. And extend this breathing in and breathing out, metta, beyond this being oneself. Bringing to mind a being that you find it easy to give unconditional love to. Child, a dear friend, a partner, could be also an animal, a dog, a cat, birds outside your window. Cutting through the attachment that we have in our love relationships with the people close to us, and really touching into that depth of goodwill, of kindness, of wishing well. Caring about the happiness and well-being and the freedom from suffering of this being. Let the heart be tender, soft. A love which wants to support and nourish, cares about the well-being of another. And you can bring other beings into this sphere of awareness, wishing them well. This is the heart of a mother. Whether we're physically mothers or even physically female, we can all have the heart of a mother. There's a line from the Metta Sutta. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so in this way does one extend love to all living beings. With a boundless heart. in our retreat that I've been leading since Wednesday night, one of the women on the retreat has talked a couple of times about how love can feel painful when you're separated from your children and your grandchildren, when you can't give them the kind of support that you would like to, and you can't have the contact with them that you'd like to. And, so of course, as human beings, the love that we feel for people is always mixed with our, our human hearts that are attached. We have attachments, and attachment in Buddhism is a word that often it can be spoken of as almost like an accusation. Oh, you're too attached, or we can accuse ourselves. I'm too attached, or I'm so attached, and I think it's important to relate to our attachments with kindness, relate to our attachments with love, to recognize that as mothers, as daughters, as sons, as partners, as friends, we enact, we put into action the love that we feel in our hearts, and then sometimes that either isn't received the way that we had hoped, or we're separated, and it's just not possible to express it in the way that we wish. And so in the practice of love as a perfection of heart, as a development of heart, as one of the boundless states, the Brahma Viharas, the boundless states of heart, love is always balanced with equanimity. And so equanimity is the quality of mind that recognizes that things are as they are, and the conditions of our lives arise from many, many causes and conditions, that the next moment is conditioned by what's arisen before. And so when we're not in control, we're not in control of, obviously, it's so obvious that we're not in control of what's happening in this world, and things are not as we would wish. Many people are sick. Many people are dying and have died. We're confined to our homes and very limited in what we can do and in how we can be with each other. So being not in control is something that is being very, very clearly demonstrated. It's right in our face. And so with equanimity, we can still inhabit the love, inhabit the compassion, inhabit the joy that we can feel in how life is unfolding. We can see a family, like there's this family that I never really saw out on the street before, and this dad and his son are throwing the ball in the middle of the street because there are a lot fewer cars coming down the street. My next door neighbors are are hanging out on the back porch with their kids a lot more than they ever used to as a family. Yeah, so there's a lot of occasion for joy. The leaves are slowly leafing out, and spring is coming 2 steps forward, 1 step back in this cold, cold weather on a cold May morning. So, as I said in the beginning, this is going to need to be a shorter session because where I need to be in the Zoom meditation hall on retreat at 11:15. So I'm going to need to go. I'm really glad to have been able to spend some time with you, and wish you a lovely day, a day of contentment and with things as they are, and love for those around you and those to whom you can express love, and love for yourself. Just finding that love right here as a home which brings joy and which radiates outward into the world in so many beautiful ways. So be well, and see you again. And and I will pet the doggie. Everybody was very happy to see the doggie. She's Chloe. Okay. So be well. See you next week.